Good. All right. So let's get our screen started. Let's get everything set and then make sure we are fully set up before we jump into our live, right? So let's refresh our sites and make sure everything is in place. Then we jump. So yeah, let's take this and drop it in there. Yeah, so guys, welcome to today's episode of Code with Secho. Today we are continuing with what we left yesterday. Yesterday was supposed to be the final, but everyone was like, "Guy, let's continue this. We can't stop it. We can't end it now." So, guys, we are gonna continue with it. We are gonna continue with our build, and then we can see what's next. All right. So I am doing some few stuff before we start talking. Yeah. So, good evening, Avengers. All right, guys. I'm setting things up before we jump into business. All right. So let me put this here. Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. So, guys, we are ready to get to business. Okay. I can see that. Okay, I just received some few messages, and I would have to respond to all of them. But let's hold on to that for now. So, mm, yeah. So, guys, today's date is 14th. We have 6 days more before we jump. TikTok will give us access to use the ID for the live again. Hi, Timmy. Timmy, what's up? I haven't seen you yesterday. What happened? Yesterday you weren't available. You left us. You left us yesterday. What happened? Yeah, so guys, I want to set everything up for you to enjoy. So, yeah, yeah, this is the best view. Yeah, I think this view is okay. Yeah, so guys, oh, Timmy, it's okay, no problem. It's all good. We are here now. But unfortunately, we've done a lot of things yesterday, right? Yesterday was like, we've done a lot of things, a lot of beautiful things. You weren't here, and then we also implemented the image picker, right? Changing of user profile, picking image. What am I getting? It is saying what? Oh, guys, we just get an issue. So the first things first, let me do flutter clean. All right, hopefully that should work, right? So guys, welcome to the live. Don't forget to drop. Yeah, Timmy, you should check out the YouTube. All right, the name is Code with Secho. I believe you can remember the YouTube, and then you check it out. Yeah. So guys, we are live. We are back again. We are about to cook. We are about to cook like how we always cook, yeah? So let's get our item back. All right. What are we working on today? Yeah, so today, Abubakar, we are gonna work on let's run. We are gonna work on the box dashboard, right? Let him cook. Yeah, we are cooking together. We are cooking together, bro. So, what from this issue? Let me see what it's saying. It's saying execution fails for blah blah blah, manifest measure, blah blah blah. What is the issue? So let me jump into that manifest. Yeah, the same Susu app. I wanted to, guy, have you joined the YouTube channel? Thanks for the follow, all the follows that are coming in, guys. Thanks very much, right? Guys, I mean, we have a WhatsApp channel. If you are not part of it, you can let me know then, or you can send a DM, then I give you the channel, all right? So that is where we have our information. That is where I inform everybody on what we are building next when we are meeting and everything that is going on. So if you are not part of the WhatsApp channel, just send me a DM, just anything, and then I'll send you the link to it. All right. It was created today, and already we have, I think, 15 or 16 members. Yeah. So just imagine. Yeah. And that is where we share all the ideas and everything that we are doing. So, Coding Zip, thanks for the likes, and everybody, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Guys, today, we are gonna do crazy things. We are gonna do crazy things today. Yeah, it's just this one. Yesterday I added some few things in the manifest that I shouldn't have added, right? So I just have to clean it up and then get us running. Yeah, so now we are good. We can now, yeah. So guys, yeah. So Timmy, the normal preview was suspended, right? TikTok suspended the normal preview. So now we are managing this for now. But we still have the normal view on the YouTube, right? So you can check out the YouTube for the normal view. Yeah. So Henry, welcome. Over here, we code, we build mobile app together, right? So we are building a mobile application that's for rotating savings and credit associations, right? And it's just something cool that we want to do and put it out there for our brothers and uncles and aunties to make use of. Yeah, so we've been doing the build for almost 8 days now, and it's been a great experience. It's been a great time with developers all around the space, and then yeah, so you can join. Don't forget, don't worry, you are invited to join the group and be part of it. So yeah, Timmy, yesterday you weren't here. We worked on this. How can I contribute to this current project or any? Okay, so currently, I think we are gonna have there's an upcoming project, right, that I'm gonna do for, yeah, I'm gonna start it from scratch, right? In the channel, a lot of people want to start from scratch, right? Okay, so my RAM is 16 gigabytes DDR5. Yeah, so my RAM is 16 gigabyte DDR5, and yeah. So this is what we did yesterday. This was what we did yesterday. We can enter the name and all these things, then we save, right? Then that will update our name. Profile changing. Yeah, the profile, I didn't, yeah, we did profile changing yesterday. We did profile changing yesterday, which is this. You can either use pick from gallery or pick from your camera, all right? So that's what we did yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, Henry, we have a WhatsApp chat group. We have a WhatsApp channel. Yeah, the WhatsApp channel is the same name as the YouTube channel, which is Code with Secho. All right. Yeah, so the WhatsApp channel is the same name as the YouTube channel, which is Code with Secho. You can go in there and then we check it out. Yeah, so guys, today we are going to focus on one main screen, right? And that screen is the box detail page. I know the dashboard is here, we haven't touched it yet, but we still have to kind of get the inside done. I want us to get the intestines and then the respiratory system of the app. I want us to get it done. And then from there we can go into building the landing page, right? There's a new update released by Google saying if your app handle images updates, you should remove me. Really? When was that update? What did you use to learn that? Um, how do I say like what's YouTube? So okay, so yeah, okay. Yeah, so starting from Timmy, yeah, I think I started building with XML and Java, right? And that's when I started mobile application development. I started with, okay, yeah, Abubakar, I'll check that out. Yeah, so Timmy, I started building with Java and XML. That was the old time, the way we used to build native apps. And then I discovered Flutter. Yeah, so this is Flutter. So I didn't really follow a YouTube video. I read a lot of documentations, right? So I was already familiar with the Android ecosystem, and then I was already familiar with Java. And because that is almost similar to the Java, I didn't have to stress over learning it all over again, right? So what I did was to read a lot of documentations, a lot of articles, and then I can't actually remember watching a video, but I remember watching a video for, yeah, documentations. Yeah, for my back end course. Yeah, so this is Android Studio. This is Android Studio. Ohini, this is Android Studio. Yeah, so I already have the foundation, so I just dive into it and then I read, and then that was it. Yeah. Thank you, boss. Yeah, so guys, we are going to design a dashboard. All right. hmm Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for the follow. Thank you all for the likes. And I really, really appreciate it. And don't forget to check out the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Code with Secho. We have all our codes in there. Thank you very much for the gift. We have everything in there. How can I make it run in iOS? Okay, Remy the Smart. You can make it run in iOS. It's very simple. Just okay. When you want to run on iOS, you have to have a MacBook. Yeah. If you want to test your Flutter app on iOS, you need a MacBook for it. Without a MacBook, sorry, you can also only deal with Windows. So let's go to box dashboard, right? So guys, we are going to retouch on this whole dashboard and make it make sense, right? So right now, I'm thinking what we should even do here because I don't know where to even start from, right? So this is our box dashboard. This is our rotations, and this is the active rotation, and then this is the past rotation. Then we have this that is like payouts, members, and then invite, right? So I want us to take this off and put them in a button at the top here. Yes, so rhythms, I normally come online around this time. It's always 9 p.m., but today is Sunday and I have a meeting. I have a weekly stand up on from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Sundays with my team. So that's why I'm here. Yeah, admin dashboards. Dashboards have a lot of analytics, right? So they are always good to be on web. It's either you are building it for uh, desktop or Mac, or you just have to keep it on the web so that users can easily access it. Yeah, and then readings, you can also check out the YouTube channel, all right, and then the WhatsApp channel. We have a That's where we share information. So you can check Code with Secho. Don't forget to subscribe and then be part of the family. That's where we share all information concerning our life and everything that we are doing, right? So I will link I'll link the WhatsApp channel, all right? I'll link it to the YouTube so that when you jump into the YouTube, you can just move in there and then have access to, and then you have access to all the platforms that we connect, right? So let's add users and then we create a new thing. Yeah, so guys, don't worry if you are a new joiner. Normally we discuss stuff before we start building. So we'll start building right now. All right. So I'm adding the WhatsApp on the YouTube channel. All right. So that anyone that goes in there, you can just jump and then have access to your stuff. So that's where we share our information. That's where we share all updates and stuff. So you should go check it out. All right. All right. So I think we are good, right? Yeah. So when you go onto the YouTube, you can access the WhatsApp channel from there as usual. All right. Thanks for the subscription. Yeah, I can see it here. And then you can also watch from the YouTube because the view is better out there compared to this place. All right. So guys, we would have to jump onto our board as usual. And sorry, this is not supposed to be showing. That's somebody's project, all right? That's somebody's project, so I don't have to show it here. Yeah, so let's jump onto our board and then pick our design. How is the Flutter job market in Ghana? Oh, I think it's the same everywhere. It seems like everybody is doing Flutter, and it seems like most companies, all right, and most companies too do not. They feel like when they have one, two, three developers, then it's okay. So it's like everybody is doing things for themselves instead of doing it for companies. And also, every developer is trying to own their own firm. So when you come to Ghana, you can have about six, seven IT firms in the same area. Yeah. But at the end of the day, everybody is making their ends meet and life is good. Life is good. Yeah, guys, so this is our box dashboard, right? This is what we used to have until some spirits entered me and I changed it. Yeah, so we would have to go pick, let's pick our pen and let's design something right now. All right, so if this is our page, right? This is our page. We have our arrow back and then we have the title. That's this box dashboard. We are gonna have this icon here. When we click on it, we will have a drop down like this. All right, that says payout, invite user, and then the third one. All right, so I'm thinking maybe we can have something here that when we click, then we have these options to pay out, to check members, and then to invite members. All right, that is what I'm thinking. I think it's right, right? I think we can go that route. Yeah. So let's first, or we can just, yeah. So I want to see if we can get some design like the last time we did. Yeah. So let's go on Figma and see if we can get some design and then pick inspirations from there. Yeah, user experience, Charlie. Charlie, when my UI developer, right? My UI developer, I'm sure when she finally comes on the board, she'll get so pissed looking at the things that I've been doing on the board in her absence, right? She'll get so pissed. So when it's time, I'm going to put all of you on the line. I'm going to tell her that you guys are part of it. So let's say Fintech App Dashboard. All right. Fintech App Homepage UI. Okay. So let's set something like that and let's see what we have. Let me see the first option. Let's see what we have here. And then hopefully we can make use of it. Guys, don't forget, normally I don't say it, right? But today I'm gonna say it. Guys, let's reshare. Let's like and then repost. Today I'm gonna say it. I usually don't say it. I feel like yeah, it doesn't matter that much, but yeah, today it matters. So let's repost and then bring people on board. Yeah, redeems. Thanks very much for being a big man in here. I really appreciate that. So, guys, we are trying to pick someone's design, right? Let's pick inspiration. So, let's check the UI and prototype and see if this will fit what we are doing. This UI is too packed, all right? This UI is too packed. We can't use it for anything. This UI is too packed. We can't use it for anything. Like, it's a lot. Let's look for something else. We would have to buy. Let's preview. We would have to buy it for $1. Can I preview what I'm buying? Can we have a clear view of what's to put there? Sorry, but we are just playing around. We are learning. We are not buying. So let's look for FinTech mobile app UI, right? So let's search this. Yeah, this was the one we were using the last time. This was the one we were using the last time. Search on Dribble. Okay. So let's go on Dribble and see. Guys, if you want to have a better viewing of what you are seeing on TikTok, just go on there. What type of design are you interested in? So fintech app. Guys, if you want to have a better view of what we are doing, just go on YouTube and then check out Code with Secho, and you have a very beautiful, beautiful experience out there. You have a very nice experience out there. So let's say Dribble. This is what we have on Dribble. Guy, this makes a little sense. Let me look at this. All right. So what am I even signing in? Oh, I'm a human. What am I looking for? Bugs. They forced me to train their AI for them. Okay, the last one. They forced you to do this to train their AI for them. Do you know this action is actually part of it's similar to this AI annotation? They are training their AI for them. Charlie, all the dribble designs are for sale. Yeah, state management. All right, feel free, ask questions. State management, not a proper one. We are just playing around with GetX. Do you know even Flutter does not recognize GetX as a state management instance? So yeah, I normally don't say we are using GetX for state management. It's just a play. We are playing around with it. So looking at this design, right? I think yeah, awareness. Feel free to ask questions. I was building a software that can scrap leads automatically. All right. Is it like so can I show you? Is it mobile or web? Is it mobile or web? Let's know what it is. So we are looking through the designs to use for the fintech app. All right, okay, web. You can drop it in my DM. We will do the build for some time when we are on a little break. Then we just review that and we all will take a look at it. Guy, I think I just have to pick one dashboard and then we go with it, right? Because I don't, yeah, on TikTok, just send it to my DM and then we are good to go. So what I'm thinking is we can use this as the boss dashboard, right? Do you build fintech apps? Yeah. If you need one, feel free to holler. Yeah, so we are going to use this for our dashboard. We are going to use this for the dashboard and it's going to look good. Seriously. I have the feeling that it's going to look good. I have a feeling that tonight gonna be a good night. That tonight gonna guys, this is not allowed, yeah? Yo, don't do this. That tonight gonna be a good night. I hope YouTube will know. USA, no. This is Ghana. How will I copy this? Yes, so I am not copying it. I'm rather gonna just cut it and then use it on this. That tonight gonna be a good night. That tonight gonna be a good night. I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, so guys, don't forget to check out the YouTube channel if you want to have a proper viewing. If you want to view this to your satisfaction, don't forget to check out the YouTube channel. Yeah, so we have our design now. This one we carry ammo. Yeah, I'm glad you love it. Don't forget to like, right? Don't forget to follow and don't forget to join the WhatsApp channel. You can get a WhatsApp channel link on the YouTube, right? And the name of the YouTube is Code Researcher. So you can check it out and then be part of the family. So guys, this is what we are building. This design is good. So we are going to build this, right? Uh-huh. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to have we won't have this, maybe the name of the susu box, all right? The name of the box, and then we are gonna have the total balance in the box, and then this is gonna be like payout. This is gonna be like let's see the options that we have there. So we are gonna have payouts, we are gonna have members, and then we are gonna have invites. So payouts, members, and invites. Those three. Mm, yeah, so that's what we are gonna do. For the owner of this app, this design, we are just playing around with it, right? So don't hold our neck. We beg. And what language are you using for the app? And is it cross-platform? Yeah, it is cross-platform. I am using Flutter, the Flutter SDK for development. Right, so guys, let's get to work. So this is what we are gonna do, right? We are gonna pull down everything that we have here. We are gonna pull down everything that we have here, and then we will build from scratch. If you are part of the YouTube, did I say YouTube? On the WhatsApp channel, we share informations there. That is where we share in case I will not be able or will not be able to go on live, we share it there. If things change, right? Let's say if the schedules change, we share it on the WhatsApp channel and keep you informed on new updates and stuff. And also, if anytime we are ready to build new stuff, when we are ready to come up with new things, you always find that information in the WhatsApp channel. So don't forget to jump on the YouTube and then pick it from there. So let me just, we're even going to get rid of this scaffold, right? So I'll comment all this. I'll comment all this, all right? And let's keep it at the top somewhere. When we are done with our UI and everything, then we'll just delete it. But for now, let's have it in case of incasity. So let's refresh, and then we have this. Now, guys, we have a white screen, we have a clear screen, and this is where we are gonna do the magic. All right. If you're watching, don't forget to follow and don't forget to drop a like. And if possible, just reshare. Then we are good to go. Yeah. Yeah. But we are not gonna have this. We are not gonna have the notification icon. So we are also not gonna have a maybe we will just say good morning, or we'll just put some text here with the name of the box, right? So I think we can do something like that. Yeah. So we are going to start with the child guy. I really, really want to. Did I say child? I want to take off. I want to take off the auto code generator, right? But I know they work. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I get it. Yeah. So our safe area is gonna have a child, and then the child is gonna be a single child scroll view, right? And then the single child scroll view is gonna have a child of yeah, think pardon. Oh, so guys, we are already coding, right? I have one question. All right, feel free, ask questions. This place, you just drop the questions and then we are good to go. All right. So we are gonna use symmetric and then we are gonna use horizontal is the 16. I know when I do this, then Abubakar is like, oh, Charlie, don't do it this way. Don't worry. Don't worry. We have a new app to build and we are gonna make sure we follow good principles in there. Although this does not kill anything, but it's just nice to have a reusable component or reusable widgets across the platform. Yeah. What do you use to keep your app alive in case you have a lot of users? So far, so good. My app is still in development, but I have a back end that normally handle most of the traffics when it comes to server works and stuff. So I don't even have the app out there, and I can't talk much about that. But Abubakar will talk about it. So, Abubakar, over to you. Explain. Tell him how you handle your app. Abubakar has an app on the web, so you guys should always push all of the questions to him. It's a lie. Push them to me and then I'll forward it to him. Yeah, so most of the work is done at the back end. The front end is just here to be a communicator between you and the back end. Yeah, so guys, don't forget to you guys one day do learning web development help in introducing one to software development? Yeah, so when you are doing web development, let me see, web development, it depends on what you're doing, but as soon as you enter there, you are gonna have yeah, kind of full stack, yeah. As soon as you enter web development, you are gonna be exposed to a whole lot of things that goes on in the software industry. So yeah, you can transition to wherever you want to go. Please, can you do USSD coding for me? Items, money, sweet. I use Flutter. I use Flutter. Yeah, I use Flutter too. Sweet items, money, right? You have to join the WhatsApp channel so that we can talk about standby service. Yeah. So you have to join the WhatsApp channel and then drop your concerns in there because we have a plan that we are following in the development. So you would have to join so that we will have your request on paper or on records. Then when it's time, then we can do that. Okay, you want me to build it for you? All right, then send me a DM on the TikTok. Send me a DM, and after the live, I'll get back to you. All right, so guys, this is the design, right? This is the design. All right, so this is gonna be the app bar, but we can't have this in the app bar. That's not an issue. If you write a payment, no, police can have multiple flat then no, I'll DM you. All right, banks, feel free to DM. I got you. So this is gonna be the app bar. All right, this is gonna be the app bar, and then below the app bar, we are gonna have this. But I'm thinking if we should make the greetings scrollable, right? I'm thinking if we should. Please, how can I join the WhatsApp group? Yes, so the WhatsApp group it's on the name is Code Researcher, but you can locate it. You can locate the link on the YouTube channel. All right, we are live right now on YouTube. That is the name. Yeah, so I'll drop the link in here, but I'm not sure if you can access it. That is the WhatsApp channel link. Yeah, it has been removed. I don't know if you guys can have it, but so just check the YouTube channel, which is called with Secho, and then you have the WhatsApp link from there. All right. So thank you all. Thank you all for the support. Don't forget to subscribe when you get to the YouTube. All right. So let's jump. Starting from Abba. So we are gonna have this Abba. Wait. So we are gonna have Abba. But if you look at this, our Abba cannot extend this far, right? Abba always have a limit. So even if we try to do column on leading, there's gonna be an issue, and there's a way we can go around that, right? So let me try do what I was talking about. So let's say let's make our leading column, right? Let's just assume we are making our leading column. And then we gonna have children. I hate this. Stop suggesting things for me, right? So this is gonna be like title, Flutter, and what do you use generally? All right. I don't get you, but yeah, I use Flutter for the widgets, and then that for the back end. People will say they're behind. I wanna avoid that, but it's gonna make our work look somehow. So let's just focus on building from here. All right. So we are gonna have our first children, which is gonna be children, and then we are gonna separate this into two. Please, do you have a recording of this? Yes, we have the record. It's on the YouTube channel, Code with Secho. Every live is on there. You can go there and check it out from the day one when we started building till now. So yeah, you can go check it out and then don't forget to subscribe. So we are going to separate our children, all right? We are going to put a space between them so that they'll appear from edge to edge. So let's make this text and then let's say this is the box that contains the salutation, right? So we are just going to do this. Say salutation, all right? And then we are going to have the child that contains the icon. At the end of the day, we are not going to use the icon, but I just want you to see how this will be done from scratch to nothing, all right? From nothing to something, right? So we have our salutation. Go back to the box. We have our salutation, and then we have the icon. So we are going to pick from there, and then we will do something good. Yeah. Let me see. Are there any comments to respond to? The app should be fixed and not scrollable. Yeah, and the app bar. Yeah, but I was thinking, are you not using latest update filter in support shorthand? Yeah, this is the latest one. I don't know, I'm just used to that one. I normally don't do the shorthands, but yeah, I'm used to the old one. I haven't even tried the shorthand and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just used to the old one. Yeah. So Abubakar, okay, yeah, WhatsApp. The WhatsApp link is in here. How do I drop it there for you? How do I drop it there for you? You can actually see it on, you can see the WhatsApp link. Let me see if I can drop it here. I don't know if it can be dropped in the comment section. All right. Let me see if I can drop it here for you. But you can see it on the description. Okay. So I can go inside of the description and then I'll just change it and add the link in there so that you can pick it directly from there, right? All right. So let me see what's up, guys. Today it's like we are talking more than coding, right? But it's all good because we are learning. Okay. Let's just say join join the WhatsApp channel. All right. And then I'll drop the link in there. So join the WhatsApp channel, and then I will drop the link. All right. So yeah, so we have the WhatsApp channel link in the description. You can just go on there and then you click on it and be part of the WhatsApp family. Yeah. Yeah. So permission to continue. I'm not using it. Yeah. So permission to continue, right? So Abubakar, I think just as you said, it will be good we use the this one. Sorry, my eyes. Yeah, it will be good we use the app bar approach, and then when we use the app bar approach, then we would just keep the elements at the top there. So We have a bar because we would love the salutation to be at the top, but I'm also thinking, what if we make the salutation scrollable? It's just a lot of thinking, right? So next time we'll have to design everything before we come. Yeah, because we can't come here and now be thinking of what to put here and what to put there. Nah. So we're gonna say we're gonna have a text, all right? And then this text will be like hello, or let's say um, it's a beautiful day. Okay. So let's say it's a beautiful day. And then we can have the name of the Susu box, right? So we can have this, and then we at the top here we already have the yeah, so we have the box, right? Don't we have the box? Yeah, we have the box name. So we are gonna say widget dot box name. Right, so this is what we are gonna do here. So let's navigate into a box. Yeah, so now you can see that we have our leading being kicked out because the app bar cannot extend above what we are the given space, right? There is a way we can actually go overdo that. We kind of need something like, let me see. Okay, we even have a widget called flexible space. I haven't tried it before. Guys, today we are trying a new something. Let me see. Flexible space. Okay, and then we apply this column for it, right? So let's see what will be in there. So over here, Abubakar, have you used the flexible space before? Yeah. So now it has flew or it has flew from where it's supposed to be even to so I'll just wrap it in a safe area and see. Yeah. So now we have the flexible space and that is working for us. Abubakar, we are good. So we are going to wrap this in here. We'll just make sure we align it to the start, right? So cross alignment to start. Then let's see. Yeah, Abubakar, we good. So we can either decide to leave this in a row. Danko. What is Danko? I don't understand Danko. All right, so we can decide to leave this in a row. All right, so we are gonna have column. So we have our column, and then we are gonna have it in a row, right? So we'll just do the main axis, space between, right? And then the icon. So we are gonna have a icon. Let's just use icon button once and for all, because although we are not gonna use it now, but it's just nice to have it there according to the UI. All right. Okay. So our icon is gonna be an icon, which will be a notification icon, right? According to the UI. So let's rerun, and then we have that. Now we just have to make sure that if let me make it I guess shadow detector, right? Call it on top. Mm, yeah. So what we are gonna do is to put this row in a pattern like we do for the other stuff, and then the horizontal is gonna be 16, just as we have down there. Yeah. So we have this. So we have this. Now the next thing we can do is to make sure that, all right, the next thing we can do is to make sure that our elements, this is looking like this, All right, so we have to kind of push it down a little. We have to push it down a little, right? So if that is the down pardon, then I don't want to push it, but I have to push it. Yeah, I'll style the text. I'll style the text, but I want it to be away from the camera for now. I want to push it away from the camera for now before we start that one. Before we start that one. Oh, oh, yeah. So TikTok has started again. TikTok is saying that, yeah, so TikTok wants to throw us away again. They are restricting the live and then all that. So let's just hope for the best. Let's hope they don't take us off before we reach where we are supposed to get to. Yeah, let me see. Let me show my fingers whilst I'm coding. Hopefully that will not cause an issue. Yeah, so this is horizontal and then elevation. All right, so we are gonna add elevation to the app bar. Let me see. Let's check and see. Do we elevation two? No, it's not even showing. It's not even showing. But according to the UI, there's not even supposed to be an elevation until we start scrolling. That's what the UI says. So um yeah. So let's jump in. The icon is even the outlined one and not filled. So let's look for it and then find it again. Look for the outlined one, right? Should be rounded as well. Yeah, elevation zero. Okay, let's do elevation zero and see what we have. And we just have to make sure that the app back color is the same as the background, right? Because, mm, so I remember we defined it somewhere here. I'm supposed to make this color. I was supposed to put it in the colors, but Charlie. So yeah, so the app bar is very stubborn. Even after we added the elevation, it's still doing its own thing. Yeah, so let's just push the elements. All right, so let's push the elements a little bit above where they are right now. So what I can do is to change this to a container because I want to use margin. All right, I want to use margin. Let's use it constant and then only for the top. And let's use 24, right? Oh, let's push it down by 24. Yeah, we still have an issue with the spacing. So what we can do is if we are supposed to use a padding, right? Let me see if padding would have worked. So let's say vertical 24, all right? Let's see if padding would have worked. Yeah, so padding will also not work. That means even the flexible space is not so flexible after all. So we'd have to resort to something else. I remember what I used to use one for it. I'm just forgetting the name, right? I used to use one for it and I'm forgetting the name. Think size or something like that. But I forgot. Yeah, preferred size. Yeah. So I think we can use a preferred size to take care of this. Yeah. So let's try the preferred size and see what we are gonna have. Hmm. So let's wait. Let's check again. What are we getting? What are we getting? What are we getting? Let me see. Preferred size. Yeah, so we are gonna call bottom. Then we are gonna call size. All right. Yeah. Preferred size if you create the app bar as a widget. Yeah. Okay. So you mean if I am creating the app bar as a widget, that's where you use preferred size? Is that what you mean? Because I don't get it. Abubakar, you're saying something very useful. Yeah. Cool. So we're gonna do the width. All right. Yeah. You extend preferred size. Okay. That's a lot. All right. So let's get this done for now and then. So now the height. I have to define the height. And then for this, let's see. Yeah. So for the child, we are gonna put in what we did at first. We are gonna pick the row. Okay. Yeah. So, Abubakar, you're right, but do you know what is happening to me right now? I feel like my battery is shutting down, bro. My battery is shutting down. My battery is shutting down. It's supposed to shut down. So, yeah. So now we can use preferred size for our work, all right? But I think the only thing that comes with preferred size is that you have to specify the height. And normally, on a normal, I don't like specifying height too. I don't like specifying height because it makes me feel like my element will be uh limited. Like I don't know, it just makes me feel some way. So I don't normally like specifying height and stuff like that. I don't like specifying height. So what we can do here is that we'll redesign our app bar now to look like this. We haven't supposed to be here by now. I don't know why we are still contemplating over this thing. But which machine are you using? All right, so I'm using a MacBook Pro. I'm using a MacBook Pro M5. Yeah, so I'm using a MacBook Pro M5. Yeah, David, that is what I'm using. So when we have this size and then we're gonna use the cross axis alignment and then we place the children in the center. All right, and then this element don't really want to be in the center too. Because what can we have padding? If we put this two in a padding and we use only, and then we use bottom as 16, how is it gonna look like? It's gonna look like this. And then if we should, oh, I don't want to specify left and right differently. Yeah. So we are gonna have this. David, thanks for the follow. If you want to be part of the WhatsApp family, you also have to check out the YouTube channel. We have the WhatsApp link in the description on the YouTube channel. And then you join, and that's where you receive all the updates we do and everything that goes on here. All right. Guys, TikTok is restricting the live because TikTok is restricting the live, right? So unless we like or try to repost it, I think we are gonna be here maybe nine or eight in here for some time before people can pass through. So yeah, let's try to kind of force TikTok to push this. Yeah, so let's design this, right? Yeah, so we are designing the screen right now. So first we will call our box text, and then it's semi-bold, right? We are calling our box text and it is semi-bold, so we are gonna replace this with the box name, right? What's this is stateful widgets, yeah. So we are gonna call widget the box name, and then when we rerun it, we would have something like this. Because it's too big, we're gonna have to change the font size, right? Mm. Abubakar, how do you pick your sizes from the from Figma? How do you pick your sizes from Figma? Do you deal directly with the size provided on the Figma, or you just kind of redefine your own size for everything? And then the greetings here is gonna be regular. All right. So the greetings here is gonna use the regular box text. All right, and then it's gonna greet. Let's say, hi, welcome back. Mm, I really find sometimes. Yeah, I remember back in pre-tech, when our lecturers give you the work, they will write it there, not drawn to scale, because most designers don't know how to. Yeah, that's true. Most of them don't know how it works, and then sometimes when you get very bad designs, it also destroys or it kind of affects your output, right? If sometimes when I'm building and then I have a very bad design, it makes my work very difficult. It makes my work very difficult. I don't know if that's how it works for other people as well. Yeah, so we have that. As for the icon, we are not going to do much about the icon because we'll remove it at the end of the day, right? And for the background color of the app bar, I don't know why it's being stubborn because it's not supposed to have that, right? Either we are going to change the background of the scaffold to be white, or we are going to force the app bar to follow the background of the scaffold. So the ball is in our court, and we have to decide what will work for us. So when we come here, we can explicitly define this to be constant white, right? Mm, let's say from yeah, let's see. Yeah, so we can have that. Mm, and then abba, it's not gonna have a color. No. Oh, guys, I am looking on the PC, but my eyes not they catch the PC. Yeah, so assuming we have something like this, we would just jump down here, right? So let's collapse preferred sizes. Since we have preferred sizes, if the elevation is zero, let me see. Yeah, so we have preferred sizes, we have our bar worked on. And the next thing is to go on our safe area. And then we are going to start by column, right? We're already in the column. So what we do is to create a center text, all right? Because we are going to have these elements in the center of the screen. And then the child is going to be a column, right? And then they are going to have a children. The first child will be the label called total balance, the total balance label, and then the other child is going to be the amount. All right. So let's check this out. So text box, all right. Sorry, I will call the box text, and then we pass regular, and then let's say this is going to say total balance, right? Yeah. So when we build, we have that. The font color, it's not very black. It's having some. Guys, I'm very tired. Guys, I'm very exhausted right now. Yeah, see the font color. We are going to use black with values alpha point 0.5. Yeah, so we are going to have that as total balance. And then below total balance, we are going to have the text, right? So we will create another box text, which we will now use semi bold, right? People will say semi bold. So use semi bold, and then we can do this. Okay. So what we can do is GHS and then 45,000 in there. Please, what program is that? Yeah, this is Android Studio. Is it the program that I'm using to build or the program that I'm building? Is it the software that I'm using to build or the software that I'm building? Which is which? I want to know which is which, and then we discuss which is which. Yeah, so guys, we already have a string for this, so we are just gonna call box labels dot gh. All right. Mm, yeah. So software you are using to build, please. Yeah. So this is Android Studio. We are using Android Studio for the build, and then guys, hmm, yeah. So guys, size box to what? To the column. I mean, I should wrap it in a size box like this. Is that what you mean? So we have something like this. Yeah. So okay, then where is the size box coming from? Where should it be? Yeah. So guys, we are gonna have a crash course. Yeah, that's how they call it, right? We are gonna have a course starting from basic, right? Starting from basic, no knowledge to pro knowledge in Flutter development, right? I know it's crazy below the total balance. Yeah, yeah, I'll do that. It's Android Studio only for mobile development. Yeah, you can use it to, it's just an ID, right? But it's mostly optimized and good for mobile development. If you want to do like web development and stuff, you can try IntelliJ Web Storm, which is good for web development. If you want to go to Python, I think you can try out Python. So there are different IDEs for that are optimized for some particular projects, right? So you can check out the one that you want to use. For Android or for mobile app, I think you can just go with Android Studio. Yeah, so guys, we're gonna have a course starting from zero to hero. Yeah, I think I have that playlist in the Android Studio only for mobile. No, I think I have that playlist. All right, I have that playlist on the YouTube channel. I wish I could have from the beginning. Yeah, Eddie Black. Yeah, it's unfortunate you are here uh now, but it's also good because we are just getting started, right? There's a lot more that is coming in the coming days. When is it gonna be? Yeah, currently we can't tell where it's gonna be, but just after this app, just after we are done with this, we are gonna have a new course for that. It's for beginners, not, yeah, if you want to do it as a pro, you can still join. If you are a beginner and you want to learn more too, you can still join. It's going to be a course for beginners. So I'll announce the date in the WhatsApp channel, right? The date will be announced in the WhatsApp channel, and then you can join and then also learn for free. Yeah, even if it is coins, yeah, it's just gonna be penny. So yeah, but yeah, just join the WhatsApp channel and be updated because that is where we drop all informations when we are coming live, when new videos are in, all those things. You see them in the WhatsApp channel. Yeah, so guys, we are building this. This looks good. So we are building this right now. So the first thing we are going to use the spread operator. So let's use 1, 2, 3, right? And then we have 4 elements in there, right? So wait, let me do this. Let me confirm. We have 4 elements. All right. Let it start from 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Dot map, right? Then we'll say data, and then in here we are going to return circle avatar, all right? And then we'll do this. We are going to do a row. Then we have children. And then I think because at a point it might be scrollable on smaller screens, I'll use a simple child scroll view and drop this like this. Yeah, so we are gonna have this. We are gonna have this, right? And then what we can do is to increase the radius. Mm, let me see if space between will work. Yeah, so we have to increase the radius of the cycle avatar to actually confirm that the scroll is working. If we can confirm that the scroll is working, then we can now move on to the other parts of the development, right? So we are going to use radius 32. Let's see, 32 is not enough, so plus 8, so we're going to use 40. 40 is not enough, so 48, and then we're going to use 56. All right, let's try this and see. Guys, thanks very much for the follow. Yeah, so this is what I want to see before we move on, right? I want to see this error before we move on. So it's either where we have this, all right? So if we should wrap it around the row and then wrap it in in expanded, then now let's see which website is it? This is not a website, this is the mobile app, all right? This is the mobile app. Oh, why is a single child not scrolling? Um, there's a layout issue, right? We have an issue with the layout. Use list builder and then horizontal axis. Okay, yeah, we can use that one as well. Yeah, well, let me try see if I can, if the change of if we can change the scroll direction to horizontal. Let's see, it should work automatically, but yeah. Okay, so let's use the list builder, right? So let's view the builder. Yeah, guys, thanks very much for the share. Thanks very much for the share. I really appreciate the share, and I hope that we will continue to share the live. Yeah, so we have the builder and then we have the index, right? And then we are going to return this circle avatar, all right? Where are you coding it? I'm coding it in Android Studio. I'm coding it in Android Studio. Android Studio is what I am using for the coding. So you can also check it out. Yeah. So guy, we have our list view builder. It's missing. That's because of a layout issue. So where do we have to put it? Do we have to put it in a having a layout issue? So if we should use Abubakar, are you saying something? Item counts. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Um, so four items. Yeah, four items. And still there's no item because there should be an issue down here, right? Yeah. So even if we change the scroll direction to horizontal, we still have an issue because we have to give it I think a boundary. I don't know if we have to put it, give it a boundary or something like that. So maybe you put it in a row and then do this, or you put it in a row and then drop it and expand it and hoping it will work. We have to, yeah, it's not even working in expanded because it has no boundary, right? So I think if we are to put it in a sized box, right? Let me try that and see and give it a width and then let's say media query, right? Let's give it a media query dot point 0.8. Let's give it a boundary and see. Yeah, even that is not picking. And pick it, yeah. So expanded is not working and sized bulk is not working. It's supposed to be straightforward, right? So let's confirm the where the issue might be coming from. So we have a center, right? We have a center, and then below the center, we want to have a row, right? So we have a row, and then let's say in the children, we have something like this. Yeah, Abubakar, what do you think is the cause? What do you think is the issue? So we have a row, and then we have a that particular children, right? Already we have a single child scroll view, but that shouldn't be an issue because the direction that we are given this is different, right? So if inside this row we should have children as expanded, and then the child will be single child scroll view, right? And then we set the axis, right, to horizontal, right? And then we make something like child and then row. This layouting always gives an issue, you know? Yeah, so we are good now. It was just a layout issue. It was just a layout issue. Yeah, so now we have our elements scrolling left and right. Hooray. Guys, seriously, TikTok don't want us to, TikTok is not pushing their live, right? So we would have to kind of push it ourselves. TikTok is not pushing their live. Yeah, yeah, hooray, we have it. So this is what we are looking for, and this is what we got. What we other than what we got looks almost the same, right? So we just have to put this in a padding, right? We have to keep it in a padding, and then in that padding we are going to pad only, right? so that there will be a little space between the elements like this. You get. And then this 56 is going to change back to 32 because all we want to have there is an icon. And for the row, we are going to do the main axis alignment to be in the center, right? So let's see if that is not going, then we can wrap all this in the center. Why is it not going to the center? Why is it not going to the center? Why? If we do the parent cross axis to center, it's not going in there because we are using words, this expanded and this and this and this. So if we are using the expanded, maybe we can, maybe the expanded should rather be in the center, right? Flutter is all about layout, too, Charlie. Flutter is all about layout. So it's not going to the center, bro. Even if we should do this main axis to center, I try to push everything to the center, and they are all not, hey, what am I claiming? Yeah, and they are all not going to the center. So that's kind of an issue, right? Because I know the cost is because we are using the expanded, right? It's because we are using the expanded, that's why it's not going into the center. Now, what do we do, guys? What do we do? Are we gonna have to put the whole thing right in the center, or we would use size box instead of expanded? Yeah, so if I use sized box like this, let's see, we are gonna have that. So if I should change this to 56, let's see, we are gonna have that issue because the size box, if we use size box, then we will have to give it a length, right? We'd have to give it a width, and that width, when we use media query, all right, it has to fit all the screens. So we can do something like this, and even with this, it will still give us an overflow. So if we have that like that, and we reduce this to the 32, all right, we'll still have our overflow. You get? Okay. Yeah. All right. So made in TYO. Made in TYO. What do you think? We want to align the elements in the center. So what do you have to say about that? They are scrollable, but we want the main alignment to be in the center. So let's say if we reduce the size to 24, we want the elements to be in the center and not at the start. So how do you think we can deal with that? Let's see what we got. Do the magic. Let's see the magic. Yeah. Without the expanded and then the single child scroll view, I think we can likely have them in the center, right? We can just do them like how we are doing this and then we are good to go. Or what we can do is if we should put this in intrinsic width, yeah. So you get it now, or we still have to explain it. Hello, I'm a UI from Chennai. Okay, Ebube Wise, connect, guys. Try and connect with Ebube. Finally, we have a UI designer in here. Ebube, you are gonna do a lot. Yeah, UI designer, you are gonna do a lot. We are gonna be throwing all the UI questions to you now. Yeah, so Abubakar, we have our element in the center. That's because we have to use the intrinsic wave. The work of the intrinsic wave is that it's let me use the this one. It fits the maximum width of the child, right? Of the children. So let's say if you have like two children, row by default is taking the whole width of the screen, right? But when you use intrinsic width, it reduces that to fit the width of the largest child, right? So yeah, so that's why intrinsic width is working because now it's only it only reacts or it only sees or fits the current element, right? So it lets go of empty spaces, unlike the row that still holds onto the empty spaces, even if we don't have elements there. Yeah, so we have intrinsic width and then intrinsic height. They work the same way. They work the same way. Yeah, you can check it out. You can check it out. It's very, very useful. Yeah. So guys, the YouTube channel, yeah. Who wants to watch on the YouTube channel? If you want to watch on the YouTube channel, the YouTube name is there. And then if you want to join the WhatsApp channel as well, that is where we drop announcements and everything. You can check it out, right? So this is the YouTube name, Code with Secho. The YouTube is Code with Secho. This, all right. Yeah, so the YouTube is Code with Secho. When you go on there in the description, you would have access to the WhatsApp channel and then you can be part of the family. Yeah. So guys, let's go back to business. So this is what we were designing. Now we run and change our background to white, which is not supposed to be so. So when we change it back, we are gonna have something like this. And then this two have to be the same thing as this. Abba is so stubborn that it does not want to take the background color that we are giving it. How could you be so stubborn? See, it's rejecting the background color, but yeah, we are gonna move on. We'll tackle it when we are done. You know what? Yeah. So what we are gonna do is to have this, all right? We are gonna work on these circles. As you can see, they have white backgrounds. And because they have white backgrounds, we have to, my eyes, I can see this. Right, so let's change the background color of this to white. All right, okay. And then we are going to increase the radius. And then the children in there, right? You know, each circle avatar have a child, and that child is a button, all right, that looks like this. So we are going to pick that one as well, all right? So let's we have the send, the receive, and then the group members. This is gonna be payouts. This is gonna be like members, and then this is gonna be like invite. Or so we are gonna have payouts, invite, and then members. What do you think? For the fourth one, we'll just find something and put it in there, right? Yeah. So guys, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. It is very important. Just look at the YouTube channel subscribers. You feel so sad. Yeah, you feel so sad, but it's all good. Yeah, so let's bring the child, send request, and then members. All right, send requests and members. Okay, so David, this is what we are. So we are changing this. Let me make a duplicate of this and then we can, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so let me open this. So David, this is what we are doing, right? I want you to support in the UI idea. So yeah, so we are changing this into this. And when you look on here, we have one, two, three buttons, and then they are performing different actions, which is pay out, view members, and then invite a member. Now with the UI that we want to use, we have one, two, three, and four. Right? So we're just thinking that what can we do with this? So we can use this to be sent, we can use this to be pay out, we can have this as members, and then this pink button will be invite. Since invite is not related to maybe the two actions in there, I don't know, but I'm just thinking maybe. Yeah, so David, these are the options or the actions that we are performing through this. All right. Yeah, so let's the selling point should be in pink. That's the more important feature. Yes, so all right. Then that should be the invite. That should be the invite. Or should that be the payouts? I don't know, because we are paying users. I think that should be the invite. Yeah. So let's get a building going on and then we will see which one will best fit, if it is gonna be the invite or the payout. The payout, yeah, it's nice having the payout as the pink, but let's jump in for now. Okay. We're gonna talk so much, and then at the end of the day, we wouldn't do much, right? So let me do this, and then let's check if last element. All right. So we are gonna write boolean. Then we'll say it's last element. All right. And then that will be data equals two, right? So we're gonna say data equals two. So if the data is two, then that should be the last element, right? So if the element is the last one, then we are gonna give it a different color, right? So we are gonna use base color for, yeah. So if it is not last element, use white, else use the base color. So this is this is how it's gonna look like. Let's say if that is payout, this is family or members, and this is invite. It's some way, but yeah, let's let's cook it and then see if it will be ready for consumption or we would have to recook. Yeah, so let's let's add our icons. All right, let's add our icons. So for now, let me just put a single icon. I'll put a single icon and then from there we'll see how best we can do it, right? So when we call on the child is going to be a column. If you wonder why the child is a column, we have the icon and the text. All right. So that's why they're going to be columns. Yeah. So yeah. So we are going to have the icon. We are going to have the icon. And then after the icon, we would use maybe send. Nah, this send doesn't look good. We'll use push. Guys, which icon should we use for this? We need an icon, a very cool icon to use for this. All right. Um, share. It can't be shared, guys. Yeah, so let's see if we can find an icon from the community, right? Um, I think I have some in recent uh, my recent files. So let me go down and down and down. Something they go down, down. Yeah. So let's pick these icons and then check it out. Oh, we have a long list of icons. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you very much for the follow. Guys, my eyes are closing, but every follow makes it open more. So I really appreciate that. Every follow makes it open more. And guys, try let's talk in the comment section, right? If I'm working, I don't know, my system is kind of tired because the whole day I've just been working, working, working. So let's speak in the comment section. Let's have conversations in the comment section. Yeah, the arrow heading right. Which one? This. Should we use this to send? David, are we using this one? Okay, so our UI dev says this is gonna be our arrow for sending, right? So let's take note of that. And then if we come to the design again, we have something like we have the receive. So which one are we going to use? That's not going to be received, by the way. We are going to use this one. So this is pay out, pushing it out. And then this is members. So something like a group or family, a group of people like that. So let's look for members. We are looking for members, right? Okay, this one. I think we can use this. Yeah, I think we can use this. And then the last one is yeah. So the last one is invite. So for the last one, we are inviting people. So how do we do that? Which one do we pick from here? We are inviting people. So which one do we pick from here for the invite? Guys, don't forget to let's support the YouTube channel. We have 157 subscribers on the YouTube channel. When are we going to get to 500 before 600, 700, 8, 9, 10, 1,000, 2,000 followers? So let's go on the YouTube and then support the channel and let's keep building. Yeah. So what are we going to use for the human with art sign? Okay. So can we find a human with art sign? Yeah, we have this. We have this human with art sign. Yeah. Mm. So we are gonna use this. Yeah, we'll pick that and then that as well. Guys, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. And then I really appreciate it. Can we extract it? Can't we just extract it? Yeah, so what am I saying? All right. I thought they got corrupted. Like, I would have been like, what? Yeah, hey guy, boss from the YouTube channel. What's up? What's up, big brother? What's up, big man? What's up? Yeah, guys, we have people in the YouTube channel. We have people in the chat. Oh, sorry, I touched this multiple times. Yeah, so mm, doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Bro, I'm doing so good. Just very, very, very exhausted because I've been doing a lot throughout the day. So my energy is at 2%. So we're gonna drop it at icons, right? And then box dashboard, yeah, box dashboard icons. All right, so we'll drop it here. Why not with AI? I don't know. I enjoy this one. I enjoy coding with hands and not with AI. Yeah, so I enjoy coding with the hands. Yeah, very much. Don't forget to check don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and then join the WhatsApp group for for updates and everything concerning what we are doing here. So what we are going to do is that instead of using the normal icon, guys, something is going to happen, right? We wouldn't build a screen fully. Yeah, because I have to admit to the fact that my body is tired, and then when we build up to here, when we are done with this, then we'll have to go off and then continue tomorrow. Because if I want to continue with this like this, I'll start writing code that doesn't make sense. Yeah. So let's continue and finish with this as quickly as possible and then move forward. So this is going to be for the payout. All right. So let's copy the path reference and then we'll go into our reusables. Then we look for box assets. All right. So on the box dashboard, yeah, on the box dashboard assets, we are gonna have this. Okay, are you? Yeah, I am a software engineering. I did ICT, right? IT, and then I later continue with software engineering um, in the year 2024. Yeah, graduated 2 years ago. 2 years ago, yeah. I graduated 2 years ago, brother. Yeah. So we're gonna have a payout icon. I'm doing comp engineering in this fall. I will be a junior. Oh, okay. That's great. That's great. Um, then you know what? You have to join the family, all right? You have to join us so that we can work together. Already, you would have a fair idea of what you are going to face there. And before you get there, you would have already known a lot of things. You would have been familiar with a lot of software engineering stuff. So, yeah, it's good having you around. You know what you can do, right? You subscribe and then you join the WhatsApp channel because we would always be on live and talk about tech and code a lot. So, you should probably join us now so that before then, you would have a fair idea of what you are going to face. Yeah, so let's call on is it image icon? Yeah, and then asset image. Where are you texting from? All right. Where are you texting from, bruv? So we call box assets dot payout icon. Oh, Pakistan. That's great. That is great. Welcome to our live. Welcome to the House of Developers. Yeah, I'm in Ghana. I'm in Ghana. Yes, let's align our items in the center. Yeah, so this is looking good already. We would have to change the color of the icons. Yeah, thank you. Very nice. Yeah, software engineering. So why do you want to do software engineering? Why not any other course? Why do you want to do software engineering? Why not business? Why not banking? Why software engineering? Life on racks. Life on racks, you're texting in Chinese. Is that Chinese or Korea? Don't worry. Let me translate and understand what you're trying to say. What you're saying, let's do Chinese translate. Okay. Mm. Yeah, I'm not doing software engineering. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think, yeah, they are not the same, I guess. Yeah, they're not the same, but all the same, you'd still do returning the lake to its original state. So why would you come into the comment section and say returning the lake to its original state? What does it mean? Yeah, courses of EE and CS. All right, okay. Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah, computer science student level 300. Okay. I'm also a software engineering student level graduated. Yeah, so I will be studying SE course in fifth sem. All right. Yeah. Then my friend from the YouTube channel, that is great. I would love to actually know how far things are going with you when you start everything. So you should always show up so that we will text, we will chat, and I'm a web developer beginner. Okay, that's great. Welcome to the house. Drop a follow and send a DM. Let me add you to our channel. All right, so I'll be studying SE course in fifth sem. Yeah, that's great. I'd love to know how it goes. So you should probably join the what's the name? Check the comment section. The description, right? We have our WhatsApp there. You can join and then we have a conversation because I would love to know how it goes. Yeah. Okay. So first thing first, if you want to be a better software developer or you want to be good at coding, avoid AI whilst you are learning. Convolutional neural networking. It's good. Okay. Can you say a little about it? What is it about? Educate us in the comment section, right? So, what is it about? What is drop your WhatsApp number? Yeah, so the WhatsApp channel's name is Code with Secho. This is the WhatsApp channel name. When I drop the link, TikTok will clean it up. So you check this out, Code with Secho, or you check the YouTube channel, same name. All right. Thank you for joining. We have a lot of people joining the channel. So yeah, that's great. So yeah, you can join the YouTube channel, Code with Secho, and also have access to the live. Guys, let's try and then like the live. Let's all reshare so that it will reach a wider audience, right? Yeah, so where's the icons? We are building something. I will do that in the design for precision. Processing. Okay. Yeah, I get it. All right, that's great. Hopefully you'll show around. Hopefully we'll talk and then we'll learn from each other. Yeah. So guys, we have to create a little data class. All right. We have to create a little data class to hold these elements, right? So we can say dashboard actions. So we can just call it a class and then call it actions, right? Let's call it dashboard actions. Oh, sorry, I'm creating a class. Yeah, so we are going to create int ID, then we are going to create a string. Let's just create a string. No, I'm not going to create a string. I'm going to create icon data. Yeah. Ooh, I'll just create a widget and then I'll call it icon and I'll create a string and then we'll call it label, right? Yeah. Guys, connect with each other in the would help us as a web developer beginner along the way. Yeah. Yeah. So we are gonna have this, the dashboard actions. This is the three dashboard actions. So we create a list from the dashboard actions. I sometimes feel I am left behind. Like I want to be a better problem solver, but I fail to make logic in my head. What do I do? Yeah, you when you fail to make the logic, I think you just have to try again. It's all about trying and then taking the problem one after the other, right? So, assuming you are coding and you have an error somewhere on this line, line 348, you can't just jump into solving the issue. Maybe you might know what is wrong, so you jump into solving it. But when it gets to a point that even all the ideas you have are not working, then you would have to sit down, take your time, relax, and do this. Read the code one after the other, pick the problems bit by bit. So that is how you tackle issues. That is how you the approach you use to solving problems. And it's always good to go online and read on any problem that you are facing. I can assure you that whatever problem you face today has been faced before and someone has documented it online. It's only left to you to go online and then find out. Yeah, so when you face problems, don't worry. I'm about to build a system for medical imaging that combines. Oh, life on racks. Yeah, doing things. Yeah, people are building things, guys. People are building things to deliver conversational, explainable, and diagnostic assistance. Bro, I would love to learn from you. Yeah, tutorial. Do you know one thing about tutorials? I'll be very, very blunt with you, right? Tutorials don't really solve what you want, all right? Tutorials is like you just copying what someone did with confidence, and then when he tells you that it works because he did it with confidence, then you also pick it. If it works for you, then yeah, it works. But if you want to really understand some problem or you want to really understand an issue, then you have to combine tutorial with articles. You have to combine tutorials with documentations. That is how you get to understand things in a deeper level, right? I'm sure you would have had an experience where you watched a tutorial and then everything on the in the video worked, right? Everything in the video worked, but after you do it on your side, it doesn't work. It does not work when you implement it from your side. That is one issue about tutorial. When it happens like that, on a normal, you're supposed to ask the instructor or you are supposed to request the assistance of the instructor. But because it's a tutorial and then the person is not available, you can't do anything. So you jump onto the next tutorial. Then that's how you end up, you spend the whole day jumping from tutorial to tutorial. All right, sure. David, that's great. Thank you for passing through. Hopefully, I'll meet you tomorrow. Yeah. So that is how you move from tutorial to tutorial, and then at the end, you end up with nothing. So tutorials are good, but you have to back them with articles and then documentations. I have tutorials on my channel. Yeah, so tutorials are good. You are very much welcome. You are very much welcome. And I always say that when you are starting afresh, right? When you are starting as a freshman, always make sure you avoid AI generating your codes for you. If you're starting as a freshman, always make sure you avoid AI generating your code for you. Else it's gonna hold you back. You'll feel too lazy to read code. You feel too lazy to debug code. So at the end of the day, you can be in the industry for about 8 years. Yeah, okay. You can go on with it. Guys, thanks for the follow. Thanks very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So this is gonna be invite, and then this is gonna be members. So let's pick this. Ah, I should have renamed the icons. I should have renamed the icons, guys. Let me do that. All right. Refactor. Oh, say let's rename. It's more like yeah. You can go ahead. You can go ahead and ask the question. And then this last one. Then which one did I do? Okay, so this one is invite. Yeah. And then this is gonna be mm, all right. So if we jump into our box assets, we are gonna have this. Yeah, I'll just duplicate it. And we have payout icon, and then we have box members icon, and we're gonna have a invite box member icon. Yeah, So we are gonna copy the path to this. Guys, I really appreciate the likes. I really appreciate the follow and all. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel and be part of us. I have studied programming for that I'll generate awareness, yeah. But I failed to make logic and or any system. I am now free for today, man. So if I have to outline this month, what should I do? So if you are more the way you speak, right? It seems like you are more interested in building logics. You are interested in logical thinking and all that. So to build better logic and development, yeah. Can you tell me a roadmap? Yes. So there is a roadmap for it. You check roadmap.sh. It's a website. I'm gonna drop the link in there for you, so you can search. You can check roadmap.sh. Let me get a link for you, and then you can check it out. And then in using the roadmap.sh, you also have to use this as well. Yeah, so we have roadmap.sh. Yeah, so you use roadmap.sh help to help yeah, readings. Welcome back. So you use roadmap.sh to help guide yourself. What am I missing? Yeah, to help guide yourself on the development. Yeah. And then if you're more interested in logical thinking and all that, then you can use, I think we would have to flutter clean, right? Yeah, we would have to flutter clean. Uh, yeah, it's a very great place to learn a lot. And then you can also try Lead Code, right? Lead Code helps with algorithms and those thinking, technical thinking, and all that, problem solving, and all that. That's what Lead Code is good for. So you can also check out Lead Code in conjunction with the roadmap.sh. All right, that's great. Yeah, so it's all about practice, consistent practice, and then you are good to go. Guys, TikTok has restricted our YouTube today, so our views are just ranging from 10 below, 10 below, 10 below bar. It's all good. TikTok is always holding our neck. TikTok is always holding our neck, so no yawa. Yeah, so we are gonna call this members, box members, icon, and then this is gonna be invite, right? Invite box member icon. Yeah, so we have all our icons. In this summer, my goal is to improve my logic and knowledge of AI fundamentals and agent side automation. Phew. So I'm unable to join the WhatsApp channel. Really? Have you clicked on the link in the description? Have you clicked on the link in the description? That should take you to the WhatsApp channel. If the one in the comment section is not working, then you should check what we have in the WhatsApp channel. Really? Oh, then I think you should search code researcher on the WhatsApp channel side and let's see if we are gonna have it. If not, then I would have to kind of connect with you personally, and then add it, and then add you. Yeah. So we are gonna have the dashboard icons, and then we're gonna have data, right? If data.id is equal to 2, then we do that. All right. So now the icon is gonna be the data.icon. All right. So we are gonna have data.icon. That's what we would have. Yeah. So now we have this. And then if the element is last, then the color of the icon should be white, right? Yeah. Um, yeah, so we're gonna have this. Yeah, so I think what we can do is that if no, not from here. Sorry, not from here. Not from there, not from there, not from there. Yeah, yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Phew. Yeah, so guys, this is what we have. Now we need the labels. After the labels, then we are good to go. After the labels, then we are good to go, right? So we can have a constant sizing, all right, of height, and then we can do 8.0, all right, and then we are gonna call box labels, box text. We are gonna call the regular box text, and then the text will be the data dot label, all right. Oh, not this. So that's what we'll have. Let's wait for this to run, and then we'll see. Yeah, so we have that. Great. Now, the next thing is to change the colors as well. Right, so we are gonna do yeah, so we'll have that, and then the font will be 8. That's too small. Yeah, so guys, we have this now. We have all this now, just like this is. Yeah, so we have this now, and then all we have to do is to make sure that these three are clickable, right? So we're gonna have this, then we wrap it in a gesture detector, and then on top, 1, 2, 3, we leave a to do, then perform respective task. Yeah, so guys, so far so good. We are supposed to finish up with this whole design, but it's almost 2 a.m. in Ghana, and I would have to go to work. So we are closing the live now. I'll leave a message in the WhatsApp channel on when our live is coming on. It's gonna be tomorrow at 9 p.m. And then you can join, and then we go together. So thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for following. Um, I don't want to close, right? I seriously don't want to end this, but I have to end it. So I'll call upon Greater Post for now, and then tomorrow we'll continue. Yeah. So I'll see you in our next episode.